Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be reacting to
21's Park Bom's 4.5 Quadrillion lawsuit explained. 17's Mingyu Behaviour Backlash, Lisa.
21's Bom is suing YG for how much? What was I Won Young's post insensitive? Lisa, Mingyu, and so much more in today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. Yeah. A huge topic of conversation recently has been 21's Park Bom, who recently made a post saying she was going to be suing YG, the man himself, Yang Hyun-suk. So this is what she had originally posted. It has since been deleted, but it basically says, complainant Park Bom accused Yang Hyun-suk with a caption that
But shouldn't she be suing the company though, if like embezzlement or whatever, not paying her, right? Why is she suing the guy? I feel like I guess, yeah.
that's why this is not to be taken seriously.
I guess she would have to sue the company and him. Into kind of, in these cases you kind of sue everybody involved. So she would have to sue YG at the label as well.
said, Park Bom hates YG. Dear beloved citizens who use the internet, please look thoroughly into what YG did to Park Bom. Thank you. And it goes on to say, the accused failed to duly pay the profits generated from all activities in which the complainant participated, including music releases, concert, broadcast, advertisement, events, lyric writing, and composing, and then claimed a settlement of a number that I don't even know how to pronounce, with there seemingly being an E in it as well, but trillions of won essentially. So apparently if you take away the E in the number, it ends up being 1 undecillion, 2 decillion, 3 nonillion, 4 octillion, 6 septillion, 7 sextillion, 1 quintillion, 34 trillion won, or over 700 nonillion, a value that is impossible to obtain. So following this, it seems that her company, D Nation, released a statement to Sports Kyungang, basically saying, Park Bom is someone that we cannot control either. We are looking into the lawsuit against Yang Hyun-suk. But from there, the reactions were explosive. This tweet from Pop Base literally has 31.8 million views, and the reactions to this range from people making fun of the situation, basically saying, oh, Blackpink are gonna have like 6 music videos, 3 world tours, so that YG can pay this number. People making fun of the number itself. But then there's also a lot of people who are really worried about her because of course this isn't realistic. So they're coming more from a place of concern. I don't think that's a real number, but at it we stand with Park Bom. There is 7.5 billion people in the world. If Park Bom wins the lawsuit, she could literally end world poverty and give everyone $1 billion, and she will still have this much left. Don't find this funny at all. She's clearly unwell. Her fans are cheering and celebrating when she clearly needs help. Park Bom is suing YG Entertainment for $4.5 quadrillion. This doesn't make any sense. So from there, her company D Nation Entertainment did clarify that there's no lawsuit that was
issues too as well. So I know she also needs the money too, and this is very serious. And maybe it's just her going balls to the wall to see if YG will step up and assist her more, or handle this privately, because it doesn't look good for YG.
I don't think it looks anything on YG. I
Why?
think because the amount is so laughable and nobody's taking this
No,
seriously.
but everyone knows she has health issues.
Yeah, but it's still
And she needs money.
Yeah, but this.
So if you don't,
Okay, but it doesn't look bad on YG.
artist?
She's not YG. She's not YG's artist. She's D Nation's artist, not YG's.
Why is she still suing YG?
She used to be YG's artist. It's an ex-company.
Why are we here?
Because she used to be part of 21 with YG.
Yeah, but she did her comeback with YG, so she is suing for lost money from when they were together.
Yes, but I don't know what this money, like what time period she, claiming this money for. But nobody's taking this seriously. It doesn't look bad on YG. It would look bad on YG if the amount was realistic, like let's say $25 million.
Well,
okay,
can you
then.
imagine the interest compounded to everything?
Michelle,
Pain and suffering.
okay, make it
Innocent-
100 million.
innocent
Okay, make it $1 billion.
I don't know. But
Make it an amount that are realistic to be paid. This
but it
is
looks like
there's
a problem.
there's not enough money in the world to pay this amount of money. Like it just doesn't look. It doesn't look anything on. The only person as reflected here is her, and she looks stupid as fuck. Like that's what it is here.
No, she's probably going through mental health issues.
She looks ill or stupid. I don't know, one of the two. She's either something very wrong with her, or she's just dumb as fuck. Cause there's no other explanation for this.
actually filed. All settlements related to Park Bom's 21 activities have already been completed, and there is no record that the complaint uploaded to social media was ever filed. Park Bom has halted all activities and is focusing on treatments and recovery. We will do our utmost to help the artist regain her health. So of course, again, alongside a lot of people joking about the situation, we're getting 3 Blackpink comebacks next year and another tour, y'all. Blackpink's next music video. Pop Base typing in this number. There's a lot of people concerned for her, worried about her, hoping that she can get the help that she needs. With some comments saying they hope someone can stay by her side and help her get proper treatment, that this is so sad, and that they just just want her to get better. Now, people have been worried about her for a while. It seems that she unfollowed everybody except for Lee Min-ho, this being on Instagram, of course. You know, there's been just so many discussions about her body, her face, so on and so forth. But of course, let me know your thoughts about the situation in the comments. And what do you make of people's reactions to this?
Take him out!
So we all remember the W Korea mess that was the Love Your W event, an event that was supposed to raise awareness for breast cancer, but ended up being heavily criticized for being just a glorified party for idols to drink and not do any raising of awareness and or money, apparently. To the point that the event even came out and apologized. But the idols in attendance did not come out unscathed. I mean, we saw idols getting criticized left, right, and center, even people digging into their past. We saw Espas Ningning, who uploaded a photo of a lamp from 2 years ago, and in light of her attending the Love Your W event, people have been discussing it now, where she was seemingly being accused of having anti-Japanese sentiments, or even BTSV, and people bringing up past posts of his, and where he was.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's stupid. Like,
I mean, I guess it does happen. We do see like a lot of stars, they get criticized again and again over posts from long time ago.
yeah,
And
but
especially if they introduce themselves to a new audience who didn't know their past stuff. I can see it valid being brought up. I can see that.
Is being accused of, quote, being weird because of the content of the movie referenced in the poster. And now we have Ives Wonyoung, who posted this photo. So it's just a picture of her, and we see 3 emojis on the side here. We have a dog emoji, a bow emoji, and a heart emoji. Now, can you guess what the criticism is? The bow emoji, yes, the pink bow. Now, one of the criticisms for the Love Your W event, and I say one because there was a ton of criticism for the event in general, but one of the criticisms was that nobody was wearing pink point blank, let alone nobody was even wearing pink ribbons, which represent breast cancer. So with her putting a pink bow emoji, some people felt a little weird about it, though a lot of fans did come to her defense. In this situation, a pink ribbon, no matter the design, do we really need to have a pink ribbon at this time? So basically questioning the timing of this, you know, she posted this after the Love Your W event. Nobody at the event was wearing pink ribbons, so it seems that they feel the timing is a little suspicious. But here's some reactions. What are you even saying? The ribbons used for memorials or events are the second, not first. They have nothing to do with those
But
decorative
it was
ribbon
like the
emojis.
emoji.
Know what kind of ribbon it is before you write. It's completely different from that ribbon. This is the pink ribbon, and there are 4 cat characters, so it's cat plus ribbon, totally different design. The party is already over, and by that logic, if you followed it strictly, groups like the Seraphim should have postponed their comeback if they were drunk at a party, but they didn't hold back and flooded social media with their comeback anyway. Stop making absurd arguments and stop exploiting breast cancer patients. It's disgusting. People come up with the wildest, most creative ways to pick fights for real. So of course, let me know your thoughts. What do you think of the backlash that idols are continuing to receive, both in terms of what they're currently doing and people digging into their past because they attended this event? Let me know your thoughts.
I don't have any thoughts because I don't understand what the fuck is going on. She posted a ribbon and people are mad at it. No comment.
Lisa literally can't catch a break. So it seems that Lisa recently did a live stream where she did some cooking with fans. But there's this one clip that has gone viral where she is squeezing a lemon. And some people have been criticizing her behavior in this clip, so let's check it out. So this clip has received some backlash, but fans quickly came to her defense, like, what's wrong with this clip? Forbidden Girl doesn't want lemon in her eyes, and that's a damn cooking technique.
Right? It's easy. It's make it easy. You get more juice.
Great trick.
And it's not a lemon, it's a lime. Oh, sorry. Don't you even know the difference between lime and lemon? Oh, and that act you mentioned, that's actually how Thai people squeeze a lime. So maybe think before you type next time. Instead of just trying to insult someone, go educate yourself. Now, I've definitely heard a lot of people say, like, in Thailand, this is really common. I would just find it so funny. I'm not saying this is the case, but you know how sometimes when fans want to defend their idols, they'll, like, invent things? Like, they'll actually make something up. Can you imagine, like, people in Thailand are like, what?
It just
I've
looked
always
like,
seen people
it just
dragging
looked
her
like
for
she
her
was just doing it for the first time.
Yeah, the way she was like, kind of looked like that's not, she doesn't do that usually, but aside from that, I don't really understand what's the issue here either. Like, it's like today a slow news day or something. That's what we're talking about.
I remember what went viral is when Kendall Jenner, she sliced the cucumber a very odd way.
How?
She had like, she crossed over her arms and had the knife in this on the right side, and she was holding the cucumber from the left, and she was slicing in such a weird way.
I guess she's left-handed.
I don't know.
But then why start from the other end? I don't know.
Cooking skills interesting. Like, she knows she doesn't know how to cook. That's why she's learning, and she's getting insulted for it. So all this over the way.
Right, I think
That's
that's.
what I feel like.
I think this comment is fair. Yeah, she looks like she in that video. It looks like she doesn't cook.
Yeah.
Like, it just looks like, yeah, she doesn't cook. But at the same time, is it fair to make someone, like, if she is trying to learn how to cook, so is that fair to make fun
And
of
they
them for
say
that?
that's how they do it over there too.
Right.
Squeeze the
Yeah.
lemon because
That's the method.
you could either there here if you don't have the squeezer, you would just squeeze with your hand and hold for seeds. So everyone has their method of doing it. It just looked like it was her first time.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But I just feel like I think that comment is right. It's not fair to criticize someone who's trying to learn how
Feed
to cook.
herself.
Yeah.
Squeezing a lemon. I would love to know if you were to squeeze a lemon or a lime. I forget which one it was already. If you were to squeeze one, how would you do it? Do you have a special technique? However, that's definitely not the only thing Lisa has been receiving criticism for recently. And this isn't even new criticism. People have been discussing her outfits during the Deadline tour, with some people saying that they are too revealing. Essentially, the conversation being, is this too much for Blackpink's demographic? If there are young people in the crowd, is this appropriate? And now with some recent fan cams, people are once again discussing this. For example, when she performed Rockstar, she does this move where she kind of does the splits. I mean, obviously I can't show it, but I'll give you an idea. So of course there are people who are divided about
But what is their demographic? Their demographic is not kids. Their demographic is their age group, the people that grew up together with her. That is their demographic. The girls are in their late 20s now, so their fans are mid to late 20s. So what is the issue? There's no issue. Their fans are not kids.
this. Some saying it's too much. Others saying she's an adult and it's not anything different you'd see from Western media. I've also seen a lot of fans angry at the double standards. Like male idols can literally take their shirts off, do hip thrusts, and nobody bats an eye. Let me know your thoughts. 17's Mingyu has been under fire for his recent actions. So it seems like he had previously uploaded photos of guns and to his Instagram account. And some people thought that was really weird. There was some criticism saying he was promoting gun violence. Others were saying he was actually at a shooting range, so it's different. But after that, he received backlash for the way he acted at a concert, with some people saying that there's a double standard in the way that Pledis and 17 treat their Western fans in comparison to their Southeast Asian fans. So there's this clip of Mingyu taking a shot with the fan during a concert.
An irresistible scent combo.
So the action itself received some backlash, with some saying that it was reckless, that it was not safe of him to do that. There's no way he could know what was actually in the drink. Sorry to say, but that's very reckless of him to just drink anything that's being given by the fan. That could be dangerous and should not be done by both the artist and the fans in the first place. And honestly, what happened to the safety protocols during concerts? Other than not knowing what's in the drink, girl, you don't know if someone has drank on that cup. And what if they have infectious disease or something? I might be overthinking, but do you get what I mean? And people started bringing up the rules surrounding concerts for fans in Southeast Asia. Carrots from Southeast Asia aren't allowed to bring water at all. Ew, I've never been this disappointed in you guys. You all go out with fan service in the US, but when it comes to Asia, especially Southeast Asia, your agency treats us like we're a problem and constantly reminding us about fan etiquette. They even brought up the statement from Pledis Entertainment, which is a fan etiquette notice. So they talk about trespassing, repeatedly contacting artists using contact information acquired through illegal means, visiting private locations such as artist living spaces, and violating artist
So yeah, it seems the issue here, well, to me, the fact that he took a shot is problematic in itself, but that is his decision. Problematic in sense like just for your own safety, but he doesn't care, so that's I don't have the right to tell him anything about that. But it seems like the issue is the double standard, that in Southeast Asian fans can't do that, but for Americans they allow it to do. I think that's why the Southeast Asians are upset.
I thought you're not allowed to bring like alcohol to the concerts
Well, you can
because they check you.
they probably buy it at a concert.
Oh.
But just overall, they're basically saying there is like a different treatment, double standard treatment. Now, I don't know for sure, so I'm speculating here. Maybe just there has been a lot of issues in Southeast Asia, and those issues have not occurred in the States, so they don't have the same strictness here in the States. Maybe the fans are not as crazy. I'm not saying they are. I'm not coming for nobody. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, maybe that's one of the reasons. One, two, potentially, I would think the tickets in Southeast Asia are cheaper than they are here, so maybe it's the more money you pay, the more money you can get away with. That's another reason. Now, neither of these reasons make it fair. I'm just kind of thinking why that might be the case. Because is it fair? Yeah, no. All fans ideally should be treated the same, but they're not. And that's just life. So that's the only thing I can come up with.
privacy, engaging in a vehicle chase and threatening the lives and safety of not only themselves, but also the artists and other drivers, which of course brought on more criticism. Contrary to popular belief, they don't even do this much fan service in their own home country or other Asian countries. So I don't know if it's considered as actual racism, but more like them having some kind of inlander mentality where they praise the West regardless of race, ethnicity, etc. Some people did feel that fans were overreacting in this scenario, saying that 17 are being mischaracterized. This and the quotes are so wrong. This is literally Hoshe accepting a gift from a fan during Right Here Con in the Philippines. Whole outfit. The fan etiquette notice was posted on the 27th of December. The fan sign in China was 2 days later. The Southeast Asia tour didn't start until almost a month later. Like, I'm confused. So of course, let's discuss.
So I guess maybe that's not the case. Maybe if the fans are just, or maybe they issued that notice and they are free to make exceptions. And well, as we saw, there was exception in the Philippines and there was exception in the States. Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe there's no discrimination at all.
Discuss this in the comments. What do you think of Mingyu's action specifically of accepting the drink from a fan? And also, what are your thoughts on the allegations of different treatments between Western fans and Southeast Asian fans? Of course, I think it's one thing to accept a drink where you don't know what's actually in it. Like, that's a whole other can of worms. But it's also like, you know, if you go into Sephora, I mean, I don't do this. And I think it's, you know, you're not supposed to do this. Like, you just take like a lip gloss and put it on your lips. Like, you're not supposed to do that. So like one of the comments mentioned, I think that's also another can of worms associated with the situation. But let me know your thoughts.
You could top your notches.
Yeah, I mean, you know, taking, we already talked about this yesterday. Taking a drink from someone is just kind of gross.
Very risky.
Yeah, like just gross. But to be fair, I do think alcohol kills the bacteria. So
So
if
now
there
let's
was
move
any.
on to K-pop shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently and are quick news. DreamNote unfortunately have announced that they will be disbanding. Somi recently revealed that she had a huge crush on Taeyong's brother. It seems that Blackpink's Jisoo confirmed that they will have a comeback in December, and fans are saying that YG is sabotaging them. Just the fact that they're releasing music in December and Christmas songs go viral during that time. I was wondering, did a helmet photo shoot and people have
Fair point. Yeah, they're gonna have hard time charting with the Christmas songs in December. Yeah.
But they're waiting. They're waiting. It's not done.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's on YG. YG seems like, at least based on the videos that we reacted from YG, seems like he don't have no control over them. He don't even know what's going on. He's like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen when it's gonna happen.
been praising how gorgeous she looks. AOA's miniskirt has gone viral and re-entered the charts 11 years later. People have been discussing this conversation with NCT's Johnny because he says, I'm kind of romantic, you know? And he was asked, do you have a girl? And he's like, because of my job. And he was asked, have you ever asked anyone out? And Johnny responds, I haven't done things like that. And then I do have one thing that I'd like to share with you guys because it seems like Cat's Eye. Okay, here's the thing. I remember reading a comment that said, like, you know, everybody makes fun of icons because Cat's Eye could do something really obscure and they'll be like, comeback spoiler, but hear me out. I think that's kind of true for a lot of groups, but like, just something I've noticed, okay? The way I've seen Cat's Eye talk about matcha so much, a matcha themed comeback. I can hear you guys like laughing at me, but come on. I mean, I feel like it's not random. I mean, it's not like everyone and their mother aren't drinking matcha every day, but like, what if there's a matcha themed
Yeah,
comeback?
matcha is very popular.
Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, so yeah, I reckon that is basically it for today's video.
I guess maybe it's popular in California because they're popular here. I don't know nobody who's drinking matcha out
No,
here.
this year matcha is popular in Miami too.
I don't see nobody with matcha.
I do. Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. If you like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. As always, share as much kindness as possible.